tell you who Aaron Rodgers is. If Dan Marino had an even higher football IQ, had already won a Super Bowl, was much more mobile.
The season for the Packers was Aaron Rodgers' ability. I mean, that is a car wreck.
Rodgers is hit and somehow hangs on. It's Heath with a sack.
A jarring knockout punch, and Aaron Rodgers holds on to the football.
And Rodgers pops up and calls timeout. And with that hit, Aaron Rodgers, a brilliant job to hang on to the football.
After getting smoked like that, comes back a few plays later and delivers the throw of the year. What poise.
I think what Aaron Rodgers, that throw he made, that should go to Kent. That might be one of the greatest throws I've ever seen in my life. He didn't even step into the throw.
That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Pinpoint accuracy on 3rd and 20. Incredible. This guy, every week, every year, does things that other quarterbacks just can't do.
Make the big throw downfield on a dime that bails his team out.
It's good! The Packers are moving on! Aaron Rodgers has done it again! It is never over with number 12 out on the field.
And when he's hot, is filthy.
Right. The ceiling's high.
He's moving, dancing in the pocket in a way
He's ridiculous.
we've never seen a quarterback do that.
Very few people in the history of this game.
4th and 20 at the Green Bay 4.
The bad man that he is.
Rodgers under pressure immediately, scrambles to his left.
This is unprecedented pocket awareness.
Yes! Yes! At the 35-yard line of Arizona! Oh, my goodness! Legendary effort by this Packers team. Can they get it to overtime? Here we go. Just like the Motown Miracle, the Packers hoping for another. This one in the desert.
And I'm going to say it for you again just to make you feel good. He's a bad man. Woo! Woo! That's a bad boy.
Some say he was a good man.
Touchdown! Yes! A miracle catch!
Jeff Janis
in the end zone.
Can you believe it?
Unbelievable!
Believe it!
Give me something to believe in.
If there's a Lord above.
His arm strength, his ability to throw on the move or stand in the pocket, how he just makes things happen.
Left comes back to the right, pulls the ball down, spins, pirouettes, steps up to the middle, gets outside to the left, still dancing, down to the end zone. Touchdown Packers. Remarkable Aaron Rodgers. An utter ballet of...
A lot of teams that you face, you try to get the quarterback out of the pocket, get him off his spot, but Aaron Rodgers is not one of those guys you want to do that with.
4th down and 14. Packers going for it. Here's the snap. Blitz on.
4th and 14. I come free up the middle, getting ready to sack him. He sees me, spins out.
Rodgers running for his life, rolling left.
You think you're going to get out the field and essentially end the football game because they were down pretty big at that point, but he was able to extend that play and on the run, throws a dime.
Throws it deep down the right side, leaping. Yes!
It'll never be easy going against Aaron Rodgers. I mean, especially as a DB, he extends the plays with his feet.
Steps up, scrambles left, looking around.
You got to cover for a long time. He makes some ridiculous throws. It'll never be easy going against that guy.
He has the best arm in football, without a doubt.
Rodgers shotgun, here's the snap. They pick up the blitz.
His feel for where the rushers are coming from and where the open spaces are, that's kind of our nightmare as a secondary player. After a certain amount of time, the coverage is going to break down.
He waits till everything breaks down, or once he sees his opportunity, then he take advantage of it. If you let him roll to the right, he's the best quarterback in the league.
Escapes right, buying time, throws the right side of the end zone.
You can only cover people for so long.
And it's a touchdown!
Rodgers' film is so ridiculous.
If he see just one person, I don't care if you're tired, if you see one person running to that sideline, as soon as he's seen you run off the field, the ball snaps.
Rodgers, quick count, penalty markers down, has a free play.
He's the best at that. He's the best at it.
Rodgers pirouettes, rolls to his left, now throws the middle of the end zone. Randall Cobb coming back for it, makes the catch, touchdown.
Man, he's so calm. It's like he's not even thinking about football when he's out there. It's like his mind is on a beat somewhere.
You know who's played the position at a higher level than anybody else? It's Aaron Rodgers. That's why I wanted to wait on your Favre thing. Like, Rodgers, his numbers are so knock you back in your seat.
He's the highest quarterback rating ever.
By an enormous margin. You know who's third on the list, by the way? Tony Romo. But we don't have to talk about that. Rodgers throws 4 touchdowns for every 1 interception. No one else in league history throws 3 for every 1 interception.
At 3.
Brady's at 2.85, so Brady's like close. Peyton Manning is at like 2-1. Rodgers is at 4-1. Rodgers, when you look at his seasons, since he became a full-time starter, he's had 3 years with a quarterback rating around 93. Every other year, it's over 100. It's just, he's never been bad. He's never had a bad season. He needs to accomplish more to be considered the greatest ever. But if you're asking me right now, what quarterback have I seen play the position better than anyone else? It's Aaron Rodgers. Every day of the week, it's Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers can overcome anything. The best defense in the league, the best team in the NFC. He is the closest thing to Michael Jordan I've seen on a football field.
Talent in terms of throwing that football, whether scrambling to your left, your right, outside the pocket, standing in the pocket and flinging that football and having the wheels to couple with it at the quarterback position. My personal belief is I think Aaron Rodgers is the most talented, the greatest talent at the quarterback position I have ever seen. You could talk about Dan Marino. You could talk about Dan Fouts. You could talk about John Elway. You could talk about, Joe Montana. You could talk about Brady and Peyton Manning and all of them. The talent that this brother has at the quarterback position, his ability to fling that football and to do the things that he does from a talent perspective, I consider him the greatest. And I'm not apologizing for that to anybody.
There goes Rodgers again. Looking to the outside again, throwing, and it is caught for a touchdown by Geronimo Allison. I mean, you can't stop him if he does that.
Shootout with the difficulties they're having on defense. That's the loss of a key player to the end zone, and a catch made in traffic. Davante Adams, his 2nd touchdown of the game. You can't throw the ball any better than that.
Talent-wise, in terms of physical ability and what you have put on display, who can dispute that we have seen, the notion that we have not seen better than Aaron Rodgers as a talent? Who can dispute that?